This video is to talk about the bet that I'm placing, the bet that I'm going to continue to place as long as no injuries happen until the end of the season. So I had this idea. Nikola Jokic is probably the best team leader in NBA history. I've never seen someone play the game the way he plays it. There's been other players that have high basketball IQs like he does, but this guy has a unique combination of a high basketball IQ with no ego at all. So he's always making the play that's the best for the team. He doesn't care about his own stats. And despite that, because he can score within maybe the top five ever from three, mid range, and inside the basket, he still averages crazy shooting and he gets higher field goal percentages on that shooting because he's so selective, always passing up open shots if a teammate has an easier shot that's also open. And that's why I think with these new additions, there's almost no one that can beat this Denver Nugget team. The Thunder, they look great again. They got defense, they got offense. And on paper, they're probably better than the Nuggets, top to bottom. But we cannot deny the fact that Jokic makes his teammates way better. The only way I can see OKC beating this Nuggets team in the playoffs next year is either A, this Nuggets team doesn't stay healthy all year, or B, SGA gets 22 free throws a game in that series. Don't get me wrong, the Thunder are a very talented squad. But the thing about that is, Jokic is simply too good for this Thunder team to beat him. Chet Holmgren's good at defense, but Jokic, whenever you're playing against him, you don't just got to guard him. You got to guard all five positions on the team. If Chet steps out of the paint to guard Jokic for just a second or even thinks about doing it, this Nuggets team is going to have cutters cutting, Jokic throwing lobs, and if they guard the cut good, it's going to be leaving a three-point shooter open, and Jokic is going to find that three-point shooter. I've seriously never seen a player play the way this guy does. I've never seen a player as good as Nikola Jokic. Been watching basketball very, very heavily. Every finals I've watched since like 2009. And I've yet to see a finals performance better than Jokic's finals performance. Statistically, yes, maybe. But if you watch those games during the last Nuggets final, and if you watch any Nuggets basketball game, you will realize that Jokic is the only player that sees the whole court. He's the only player that hits every open player every time they're open. Normally, when you're watching a basketball game from above the crowd, you're sitting there seeing cuts that the players on the court don't see because you got a bird's eye view. Jokic sees things that you don't see with your bird's eye view. Now, I've sucked on Jokic enough, slopped him up, got him all wet. Let's stop hyping that up. Let's talk about the real reason I'm doing this. I think the Nuggets are going to win the championship this year. Aaron Gordon is a good shooter now. He put in a basketball court at his house. Last year, he shot over 40% in the regular season from three, and he looks like he's even more comfortable out there hitting step back threes, dribble moves into pull up threes. Aaron Gordon's playing a lot like one Steph Curry this year, and in my opinion, he's the second best player on this team. So this team doesn't have to rely on a streaky Jamal Murray as their second best player anymore. This team has a bench that is actually good again. They got a Jonas Valanciunas coming off the bench, averaging 24 and 15 on per 36 stats. Of course, he's not getting much playing time because the best player in the NBA is starting in front of him, but that gives you a guy you can give Jokic a break now and not have to worry about the game going to complete, utter despair when he's on the bench. They have bench pieces again. The last time this Nuggets team had bench pieces, they won the finals. Sure, there was an OKC then, but Aaron Gordon wasn't playing the way Aaron Gordon's playing then either. This team has even more depth. They don't have Michael Porter Black Hole Jr. They have Cam Thomas. I mean, not Cam Thomas. Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson, he might not have the quick trigger like Michael Porter, but what he does have is a sweet stroke as well. He can actually dribble the ball and pass the ball, unlike Michael Porter Jr. I thought at first getting rid of Michael Porter Jr. was a shot in the foot to this Nuggets team, but in all actuality, they gained a better player in Cam Johnson who plays winning basketball and not self-sustaining basketball like Michael Porter Jr. They got Bruce Brown back. Christian Braun wasn't the player Christian Braun was last time the Nuggets won a championship. And Aaron Gordon is playing the best he ever has in his career. And not only is he playing the best, if you watch the games, it's like a metamorphosis for this guy, man. He went from caterpillar to butterfly in like one off season, man. I mean, he's been slowly improving ever since he got to Denver, but this year it's like he just burst onto the scene. Like he's playing such a great brand of basketball, and y'all are going to see when Aaron Gordon makes the All-Star break at the midpoint of the season how dangerous this Nuggets team is. Go ahead and put this bet in now if you like it, because in my opinion, if the Nuggets play this well all the way up to the midway point, you're going to be seeing plus 300 odds on this because everyone else is going to see what I'm seeing. They're going to know that the Nuggets are winning this NBA Finals. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you don't like this bet, please don't just follow it just because I'm telling you it's going to hit. I don't know everything. There's 30 teams in the NBA. It's a very small percent chance that I am right on this. But if I had to pick just one team right now, this is the team I would pick. If you're not going to pick this team, I would urge you don't make this bet at all. Because the only other team that's a good bet is the Thunder, and they have horrible odds. You're getting like $30 for every 10. This one, you're getting $80 for every 10. That's pretty decent enough odds that make me want to put a $10 bill on it. And we'll see what happens. But in my opinion, I'm going to take $5 every paycheck, put it on this as long as the odds are above 600. And I think that's a good place to put my money. If I lose that money, I'm going to say, hey, man, that was a smart investment. It just didn't pan out right. This is a smart investment. And betting is not an investment. I'm using bet investment very loosely right now. This is a bet. It's a gamble. It's not an investment. So please don't go tell your mom and dads that you learned from YouTube today that betting is an investment. Thank y'all for watching. God bless. And have a great day.